Good morning, students. It's me, Miss Sanya, and today we are back with another lesson. As you all know, that we have completed Cripps mission part 1 in the previous lecture, so today I am taking a start with Cripps mission part 2 in this lecture. But before moving forward, hurry up, grab your notebook along with pencil and pen and start noting the important pointers. And yes, you're already familiar with the other guidelines. Now, starting with this lecture. As you can see, which is stated over here, let me give you a quick background. Sir Stafford Cripps, he came to the subcontinent for the Hindu-Muslim unity. Sir Stafford Cripps have already proposed about the points which were put in front of the Hindus and Muslims. He was speaking about the Hindu-Muslim unity, but as I've already mentioned you in the previous slide, that according to that proposal to which was given by Sir Stafford Cripps to the Muslims and the Indians of the subcontinent, was completely in favor of the Indians. They were not at all speaking anything which was related to Muslims were not spoken by him in this proposal. So Muslims were completely not in favor of this. Muslims were asking continuously for the independence. Muslims were saying that we needed a separate state, a separate identity to do so. So let's start that why did the Cripps mission fail? Well, this question is important for board examination because this question was also included in the past papers and there were multiple MCQs also which were included from this. So starting with the first point, the proposal. The proposal were seen as too radical by the British and as too conservative by the Indian National Congress, who wanted complete independence. See, Indians completely wanted points to be spoken in favor of them. But you can see Britishers were also adding up themselves into this constitution. In fact, the last point which I've stated, it's according to that point that British Army will look after the Indians of the subcontinent until and unless this constitution, the proposal of Cripps mission is not getting executed, and all of these things or all of those pointers will be executed after the Second World War. So, according to this, Indians were still, you can say that Britishers were still ruling the Indians, so they were not in favor of this. Now, the second point, British did not declare when the dominant status would be given. As I've already mentioned you about it, whenever you're participating in a war, nobody knows who will win the war and who will die or who will stay alive. So it was not at all predictable that at the end still they will govern it or not. The third point, the people of the princely states denied the right to elect a representative of their own. They would be nominated by the rulers of those states. So they even don't wanted the Britishers to nominate people accordingly, right? They wanted it to be selected by the Indians if they wanted to do so. Now, the fourth point, and it was not accepted by the princely states, the higher states. Coming towards the next point, the mission was rejected by the Indian National Congress of the Muslim League and other Indian groups. Well, they all rejected this, and the major reason I've already highlighted. Coming towards the next part, just a second. Okay. Gandhi rejected as post-dated check on a failing bank. Gandhi, according to the statement, it is post-dated check on a failing bank. Well, this statement, according to this statement, you can already identify this thing that you are investing your time or you are investing your efforts into that project which will turn out to be a failure at the end. So this is basically the meaning of this sentence. Coming towards the next statement or the next point, the Hindu Mahasabha and the liberals are actually those who are concluding things accordingly, which is not turning into a fight. Those are known as liberals. The Hindu Mahasabha, Hindu leaders, and the liberals were against the rights of the states to secede. They were not in favor of this thing that we should listen to Britishers and their proposal. They were not in favor of this. The Sikh objected because they thought any partition would leave Punjab in the hands of Pakistan. The Sikhs were not in favor to join with Pakistan, so automatically they were not in favor of this proposal. The depressed classes objected because they were apprehensive about their status in a country where they will be in minority. The depressed classes, it means those who are in minority, they were not meant or they didn't wanted to be, you can say that they didn't wanted to be ruled by the other people who were living over there. This is the main reason they were not in favor of this proposal. It is also believed that the Muslim failed because of a clear lack of support for it by the Viceroy Linglet, British PM Winston Churchill, and the Secretary of the State for India, Liu Amre. So you can see that Muslims, why did they fail into this? Because all of those are speaking in favor of the other people who are living in the subcontinent, but they are not speaking it in the favor of those, especially you can say that it is not speaking in favor of Muslims. So this is the main reason that it was not supported by the Muslims. So the conclusion is that, however, both the Congress and the Muslim League rejected these proposals. Jinnah opposed the plan as it did not concede Pakistan. Cripps mission did not reach any conclusion, and Gandhi started the Quit India movement in 1942 in India. Gandhi demanded to British the immediate transfer of powers to Congress and leave India. So the conclusion is pretty much clear in front of you that they demanded for the powers from the Britishers. They wanted them to leave, which they have already started. And to just support their statement, Quit India movement in 1942 was started by Gandhi, right? If you want to study more about Quit India movement, there is a video which is given on my channel. Just click on that video and you can see all of the details of Quit India movement are given and mentioned over there. Jinnah opposed the plan because it was not speaking in conclusion of Pakistan. That's why. So, in short, both of the leaders and both of the political parties of the subcontinent rejected Cripps' mission. Assignment for today is question number 1. Write a note on Cripps mission 1942, in which you have to highlight about the objective, the reason, the impact, the conclusion, each and everything you have to highlight, because this question is important for the board examination. And then question number 2, do you think Cripps mission played an important role in the formation of Pakistan? Justify your answer. This is a constructive question in which you have to highlight that what exactly is your opinion, and then you have to support your opinion with the reasoning. This is how you have to attempt this. The major reason why I give you these kind of constructive questions, because there are multiple questions in the past papers which are based on the constructive answers. That's why. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope this presentation turned out to be something really important and interesting for all of you. And I hope whatever I have mentioned you over here, it is pretty much understood by all of you. If still you people are having any sort of questions, so you can ask me on the KB section below the instructions which I've posted over there. Inshallah, we'll return back with another presentation for all of you. Till then, take care, barakallah, and Allah Hafiz.